Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love MMA as much as I do. I just made a video about how Sugar Sean could beat Aljamain Sterling. Now, that's just a case and scenario video. That's not really a prediction. This is kind of a prediction, but my official prediction won't come out until the fight's official. But I can still talk about who I think is going to win today. And based off what I've seen with both guys, I love both guys. They're both great fighters. I'm a fan of both of them. This really sucks. But if I have to be realistic here, Aljamain is going to beat this dude. Here's the thing. I mean, MMA is not just about boxing. It's not just about striking. It's not just about having a good chin. You got to be able to wrestle. And unfortunately, there are guys that like to wrestle and submit guys and are content with taking guys down and making this fight boring if they need to. I'm not saying Aljamain's a boring fighter. Clearly, he's not. Look what he did with Henry. That was a back and forth fight. But I think that he just has too many ways to win this fight. I think he's going to be more calculated in this fight. And the fact that Sugar Sean knows that his best chance, not only, but his best chances are standing up. Aljamain doesn't need to just win that fight standing. He can, but he can grapple. His submission game is on point. Obviously, he has 7 or 8 submissions in his career. Probably more than that. I might have read his stats wrong, but he's got a lot of submissions. He's got really good grappling experience. He can TKO guys if he needs to. I know they can say whatever they can say whatever they want about the Dillashaw fight, but he did finish it. And even if Dillashaw had both arms, I still think Aljamain would have took him down pretty easily and did what he did with him. But that's besides the point. Shout out to Dillashaw, by the way. I'm a big fan. I just don't think Sugar Sean has the skill set. This is like Jorge Masvidal versus Colby Covington without the rivalry. Okay, it's a bit of a rivalry with this fight, but I don't think it's going to get to that level. Jorge could win that fight standing and early. But when Colby does impose his will with the wrestling, it should be a win for him. Very similar situation here. But imagine Sugar Sean as Jorge, probably a better gas tank, and Colby with better submissions, not just wrestling. So with that being said, I predict Aljamain to win this fight within 3 rounds. I don't think he'll TKO Sugar Sean. He can, like he did Dillashaw, but I do think Sugar Sean's younger. He's in his prime. He's going to be a lot tougher to finish, and he'll have a lot more in the tank, and probably he's going to show up healthy and not with an injury. So with that being said, I think Sugar Sean gets submitted within 3 rounds. He's never really faced a great grappler and a guy who can stand and bang if he needs to. Now, I don't think Aljamain's a better striker. If I had to pick the two on the feet, I'd pick Sugar Sean probably. But Aljamain can hold his own with anybody on the feet and still out-grapple you and clinch you and then neutralize the boxing and the striking ability of Sugar Sean. So with that being said, I do think Aljamain will get this fight to the ground 3 or 4 times within 3 rounds. And by the time he takes him down again and makes him carry his weight, here's the thing. The first time he takes down Sugar Sean, I don't think he's going to go for a submission right away. He's going to play with him and get on top of him and make Sugar Sean carry his weight and wear him out with his weight. Late second, early third round, I think he'll take him down. But the next time he takes him down, he'll be grounding and pounding. I think you'll see Sugar Sean try to roll away and not get hit. He's going to give up his back. And I think he's going to submit him with a rear naked choke within 3 rounds. So I have Aljamain beating him within 3 rounds. He shouldn't have very many issues. I do think now, if Sugar Sean lands a big punch or does something like what Jorge did with Colby, he might have him in trouble for a little bit once or twice in the fight. But it shouldn't be much of a problem for Aljamain to beat him. That's just my opinion.